Hey, Coach. So I'm really excited to share this family with you. I'm sharing my screen right now so they can see it.
Yes.
Okay, so we're looking at a phenomenal soccer player with a lovely supporting father and probably mother as well and family. The father coached in college volleyball. So he's very experienced at this. And so for his daughter, who is a good soccer player, I'll show you her video in a bit. The first thing is we have to do an audit. She's already, as a sophomore, had 4+ calls and a visit. And what we need to do is we both together, we'll do it together. We need her to tell us everything she's done, which we'll do in the first meeting, just so we can read all the emails and get it all organized. We then need to organize it in our email system just so we know who's been genuine and who has not been genuine. And there are some schools she has not heard from to the degree we would like them to. She has emailed back and forth, but we want the NESCAC schools, I'll put it simply. But yes, there's also Colby and some other top academics. Also with her, she wants to play right away and she deserves to, but it also is to say, as we reach out to schools, her father and her are one of the few lovely people who understand it's not just about the division, it's about finding the right place for them. And they're lovely in that way, which is why I want to work with them, because we tend to get our best results who people understand that. So for her, we're going to have a D1 and D3 list. I will create a D2 list, but I think because of her academics, this is where our focus will be. And for her particularly, given where she's playing GA, there is some competition with ECNL, but she's also in New England. She represents her level at the GA level, which is very cool. We need to add this in the emails mindfully. So we'll do that together. I want us to update her YouTube, her IG, and we can help her do that. And she's got an X account, which is great. And then what we need to do is her showcase stuff, which she just got back from Cali. We need to work on the follow-up process. But the big thing is she will have about 30 top schools. And because of where she's at in the process, we can mostly focus on those, plus send emails to the list I make. But we don't have to less worry about the genuine. For those, her top schools have shown enough interest where she deserves to be a little bit picky. With some of our students, they haven't earned that right yet. She has earned the right to be a little pickier about which schools we're going to pick. And then the last thing for her is, once we do the video fix, is camps. We need to go to camps. I have 2 in mind that I want her to go to. One of them has already passed, so we might have to go to it a little bit later. I'll give you the list of camps in a minute. But I want her to go. She will stand out. She will be excellent. And this also comes down to her D1 and D3 list. But she's going to have to go to some. But the goal for her, to keep it in mind, is June 15th to June 20th, because that's reasonable, 10 to 15 calls. And that is realistic and possible if we can reach out to them consistently in an organized fashion. Okay, perfect. I'll talk to you soon more about her, and talk soon. Okay, so this student is lovely. I don't know if they're going to work with us, but I guess if you see this video, then they are working with us. It's tough because they're really far along. If they really want our help, it's going to be difficult because they've already done so much. So normally when we impress people, we kind of do a lot of what they've already done. So the big way we're going to have to impress them, all of this is true. And I mentioned this before, I do all that while they're on the call to impress them to some degree. So I'll take a copy of this. But the real thing is we have to do an audit. The camps, to impress them, because you're going to have to impress them right away because they've already done so much. They need to go to 60, and she needs to go to Masters ID camp. Those have probably already passed. Future 500, which also would be really good for her. And she can go to mass camps because she's really good. Then pick her top 5 schools and go to all those camps if they're willing. If they're not willing to go to all of them, pick 2 or 3 of them. But she should go to all those camps because she's good enough. Then the next thing is the video stuff is going to be hard, and I've made that really hard on you because I oversold them a tiny bit, which is to say their YouTube has to get fixed. So she needs her own YouTube page. All her videos have to get moved to there. I can teach you how to do that, but you can just Google it. It's not that hard, moving YouTube, but you can make her do it. You don't have to do it, but she does need to get her own YouTube page and everything has to moved on there. Then you have to watch the IG section. In the IG section, it's a video of me explaining how to edit the videos. We can edit videos for her, so you can have her submit videos for social media, even her current videos. Just ask Seth about you could just use the every touch form. Use the every touch form, but say it is for social media because she already has the every touch videos in some cases. And you can make a note. You can say Zev approves her social media videos because I've limited how many social media videos can be made for every student, but she needs that more than the other videos, truth be told. Okay. So IG say, and then you have to show her how to edit her IG videos because she will always be able to make more than us because it's her phone and it's her posting. So you have to show her. And to show her, you need to know how to understand it. And you have to go watch that. It's not hard. Once you watch it once, you'll never need to watch it again. But to watch it once, it's important. And you'll catch on real quick. And you need to sit with her and do it and go, hey, can you show me your phone? Oh, that looks really good. Zoom in a little bit more, do this. And then you say, hey, for all your videos, do this from now on, and tag the schools. So when I say tag the schools, we need to spend, one meeting collecting the usernames of her top schools. I have the usernames of a lot of them, but by the time she signs up, I won't have them all ready yet. So I am working on that. But in her case, social media will play a really big role because she is really good. And then the final piece is, frankly, if you start with that, we'll be winning. And then you got to send D1, send to everyone, spend time on 20 schools for genuine. And then for the other schools, just do a mass send. Dear coach, the email can be pretty normal. The one accolade to add in the email is she represents like all of GA. I don't really know what that means, to be honest, but we have to figure that out. And then her video, this will probably be somewhat of a problem later, but in her sports recruits page, she has this really, really nice video, and it's missing a self-interview, which is not ideal for them, but they may not want it because this has like a cool little, she's doing and like working hard, which is like kind of cool. It shows a bunch of stats. Our pages don't show all that because I think self-interviews are better. But if the family, I'll put it this way, you don't have to make her do a self-interview, which is pretty rare. If she reads it and says, I want to do the self-interview, go for it. But if she doesn't mention it, this video is fine. It's not, I like a self-interview, but it's okay if they don't want to, because the truth is when we make the videos, okay, I take that back. You have to make her do a self-interview. All we're going to do though is make a note when she submits it, you need to go message the editors on Discord VE, and she'll have her own channel. This video, yeah. She'll have her own channel, whatever it's called. And you have to message the editors and say this is their name, these people. You say she submitted she submitted a video. For her highlight video, keep all of the stats she has, just add the self-interview. So all of this will stay the same. We won't have this page, but it'll be this page right here with a self-interview because she deserves that, because this doesn't really tell us anything about her, to be honest, other than she works hard, but so does every other girl. Okay, I know this is a tough case. You may need my help with her if they sign on, because she's a winner. Like, she's going to get committed to a school by her junior year. She's really good. Wait, if you watch her video for fun, you'll be like, wow, she's a baller. Okay, talk soon.